Take that out. It's okay. Hi, everybody. My face is super sweaty. I'm disgusting. It's okay because I was running around taking my kids out to go get some summer clothes, and unfortunately, I'm a little late. You can see the time is 7:05, and my guests, I have one of my guests that are coming, and my other just popped in the door. Look at that. That is so dope that she came right on time.
Hi.
Right on time. You're on the camera.
Hi, Facebook.
So hello, everyone.
Hello, family. How are you?
That is our wonderful Staten Island's own celeb,
yes,
author of The Boss.
That's
and
me.
Give me all the books.
Boss is the latest one. Boss is in stores everywhere books are sold. Then you got the White Lines trilogy, parts 1, 2, and 3. Snapped and Aftermath, Black and Dime Piece, Twisted, and Criminal Minds.
Yes. And she is our wonderful We Are Ladies First.
Yes.
Creator.
Mwah.
And this is her lovely We Are Ladies First member.
Hello, everyone.
And you can introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Sharice Allen Luck, and I'm a mentor for Ladies First, as well as a medical assistant in Rumsey. I'm sure most of you, a lot of you recognize me from there.
Yeah.
Yes.
They all know you.
And just take pride in just about everything I do.
Yes, you're a mother of 2, right? Because
yes,
you
ma'am.
did get interrupted in our phone call.
Yes.
She's a mother of 2.
Yes.
So that's super dope. Them here today with us.
We're very excited.
We are so excited, right?
Yes.
They're excited.
Very excited.
And I just want, I have to always plug Richmond Hood. I got my Richmond Hood little pendant on today.
I'm wearing my Richmond Hood
She's got her Richmond Hood
Yes, you see these
on.
always repping Richmond
Yes, we
Hood.
rep Richmond Hood. So I got my pendant on. I wore it today because I had on red and black today. So I was making sure that I did match. Yes, have to coordinate. And so now we are getting ready to do some dope food today. So I hope that you guys stick with me. Press share this on your Facebook. Make sure that everybody is watching because this is going to blow up. Now what I need you guys to know is if anybody has anything in their house that they want to try to cook with us, all you need is a few simple ingredients: honey, brown sugar, soy sauce, and chicken. Okay, you can accompany your dish with rice, and it's easy to just stir fry your rice. I showed you how to do rice on one of our videos before, and so it's easily day-old rice. Throw a little bit of onion in there. Put some soy sauce in there. Some people cheat and use browning sauce to make it just for color, and then they add salt and pepper. Soy sauce adds the flavor without having to add the salt and pepper. So a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of garlic, onion, scallion, peppers, and what else? And then you can throw, if you like it sweet, you can put a little bit of duck sauce in there. Some people do use chicken broth to also add to the stir fry part. So we are going to get started right now. I'm going to have my wonderful, super handsome husband, who I love dearly. He's going to take the camera and he's going to start this film. Are we ready? All right. And she got a little fancy.
Really, Tracy?
I'm not playing. I knew I was coming to the professionals.
No, she didn't.
Yes.
Come with her.
I would have bought one for you, girl. I thought you know.
Dang.
It's okay. It's okay.
She is making her sister look real bad. Wait, hold on. And
I'm not the boss in this kitchen.
But it's all right.
But in my
She the boss of the book, and that's the boss.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
We gotta constantly promote.
Promote.
Yes. So you guys have to forgive me. My door is open. There's a fly running around. I want to kill him really, really bad.
I'll get his ass.
We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him because he is diseased, and we don't want him all in our food.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We are gonna get a cutting board.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Nice.
And so I told him this is super duper easy. We're doing teriyaki chicken.
Okay.
You've seen it on your tasty videos. You've seen it all over Facebook. This is something that I've done for a very long time, but I want to show you. So I believe I put, and you guys feel free to move around the kitchen. This is real. This is really happening.
Yes.
And I want y'all to keep it super real. If there's a question that you might have for the ladies that are here today, ask them questions. This is the time. Not only are we promoting their businesses, their nonprofit organizations, their movements, their life stories, we also just, maybe we want to get to know them. I love Sharice because before I really knew her, and knew how fabulous her 28-year story is, that thing blows me away, first of all. But before all that, she was just the nurse that was in the hospital, and I was always having anxiety and depression, and I would rush myself there, and she would carefully and compassionately take care of me to make sure that I was okay. And so I truly appreciate a familiar face, but also somebody that was really demonstrating excellent bedside manners. So when you guys go to Rumsey, no, you can't pick your nurse, but if she shows up, you are in excellent hands. Amen. Okay? And so Tracy is my homegirl. She attends St. Philip's Baptist Church. Yes. And she is, like I said, a dope author, but she is also pushing herself into a really powerful realm of production. Yes. And she's putting on these plays, and she's writing these scripts. Yes. And you know what? It just doesn't stop there. We can control our own production. If Staten Island gets together, puts our heads and our finances together, we can put a production group together and really push cinema. We can turn that right into a movie and use our own homes and our own environment and put it right on the screen. So definitely keep that in mind. If there's an investor out there that wants to give us some money to put her stuff on film, let us know.
TracyBrown.com.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So Nate is super dope, Chef Wyatt. He was nice enough. He saw how dull my knives were, and so he allowed me to use his knives. He insisted today, and he yelled at me because I didn't want him to leave his knives. So he took my knives to go get sharpened. He's super dope. He looks out for me all the time.
That's love.
I really appreciate him because that is love. He said, whatever you have to do, Shanae, today, do it with my knives, not with yours, because it's just not going to work. And so that was nice. He came and took care of me. So we're going to use his. He got all these little fabulous little 007 compartments here. And he's like, check all the compartments and make sure everything in there is right and you have what you need. And so I'm like, okay, we're going to check. And so I know this right here is the love should have brought your ass home last night. Okay?
All right.
So I'm going to put out the things that I told you we're getting ready to use, because what I want to do is keep it simple. KISS. Anybody remember that?
Yes.
KISS. Keep it simple, stupid, is what my teacher used to say. And so we are going to keep it super simple. Making sure that you always incorporate color. You know, it is about flavor, but it's also about color.
Absolutely.
And so you want your food to be balanced in color. And so I saw that, shout out to Moso. I saw her in ShopRite. I didn't get the opportunity to talk to her. She had all of her children there. But I love you, and I hope that you're well. I did not get to see you. I'm not sure if you're watching, but I'm watching you. So, here we have parsley. And like I told you, parsley is for garnish. It just looks pretty. It doesn't really have much of a taste. I don't want to taste it right now because I didn't clean it off. Make sure that you always clean this stuff off because it's extremely dirty. They pull this right out of the ground. It's all covered in dirt. And they throw a strap around here and they expect you to clean it. So make sure that you clean it. But tasting your food is good at its most natural state. So if you want to know the difference between your cilantro and your Italian flat and your curly parsley and your dill and all these other things, take a leaf off. It's not going to kill you. Rabbits and everything are running around here eating these things. Take a bite because you want to know what the difference is when you put it in your food. The same flavor you're going to get off of this is the same flavor it's going to put in your food. So you definitely want to be taking a bite and tasting these things. I got a couple organic carrots. I guess the rabbit bit this one. I didn't even notice it because I wouldn't have bought it. I'm extremely picky about what I pick up. But I was rushing through ShopRite to hurry up. And so what we're going to do with these, I'm going to have Cherise take out a super sharp knife, and you are going to, are you comfortable with splitting these? Because we're pairing our chicken with just the vegetable, no rice. Okay? So we're doing super healthy. Okay?
Nice. Yeah.
So I'm going to cut these off for you. This is not the right knife because this is a deboning knife.
Right, that's what, okay.
This takes the bones out of your meat.
Okay.
I just knew that it was super sharp, and I was gonna test and play with this stuff.
Right.
Now
this one here.
Yeah, that
looks like something I might write about. You get up in there. You know.
That is
just
definitely
saying.
something. You can write about a very sexy chef who was in a relationship, who possibly uses her knives to take her mates out.
You know what, Shanae? You want to cut right there?
I'm with you.
All right, let's
I'm with you on that one.
All right here live.
I'm with you. So this one is super heavy and it's super sharp. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to split these.
You do the first one. Okay. I just want to see how you want it.
Okay. So you're gonna careful because this is a circular vegetable here, and so you don't really have any balance. There's nothing on here to give you any kind of stillness. So you want to be careful and hold your vegetable away away, and make sure that you have space for your knife to go, and be very firm with your food. You control the food the same way we drive cars. We control the car. We control the knives. We control the fire. We control the pans. We control everything in here. Okay? So you want to make sure that, one, you're always working with a super sharp knife, because a super sharp knife is less deadly than a dull knife.
Right.
You try to do this with a super dull knife, and you will take your fingers all the way off.
Oh, wow.
Okay? So make sure that your things are always super sharp. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to get you one of these, because what you're going to do is you're going to peel it first. I was just showing you how.
Okay.
Peel it first to get that ridgy, dirty.
That's a fancy vegetable
That's
peeler.
nice.
Mine takes a lot more effort than that.
Me too.
Well, you know, I like gadgets. Okay? And that ain't the best one that I had so far, but that's a decent one.
That's a decent one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
I actually got this from D&L Distribution, where everybody buys their plastics.
Really?
Over there on Tompkins.
Okay.
Yes, that's where I got this one. It was like $4.
Nice.
Okay? So yes. And so you're just you're cleaning and splitting, okay? And then you can, if you want, you can do this again.
An extra split?
Yes, if you want. And that's gonna make
that's pretty.
Yeah, so for presentation that could be nice sitting alongside of the chicken. So you want to do that. And then because you have an apron on, I'm making you get super dirty.
All right, no problem.
Yes. So I'm gonna cover this first with some parchment paper. Okay. Because chicken is pretty messy, but also carries a lot of germs.
Right.
So I'm gonna stick this underneath your cutting board. Okay. And you are going to slice your chicken.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
I'm moving all my junk out of here.
Right.
I'm very, very sorry, you guys. My kitchen is just really out of control. Yeah, and this cutting board my husband melted while out in the fields working among the people. And so it saw its roughest days. So, Chef Wyatt, I need another one of these. So if this is not balanced enough for you, I'll get you a smaller one. Okay?
That's fine.
And you're gonna get yourself a nice sharp knife. Pick a knife, any knife, it's okay.
This is fancy.
It's very fancy. It's very fancy. I would say one of the bigger knives is probably no. That has ridges. So that's a serrated knife with all the hooks and grooves on the end. That's like a bread knife. Because you can't really cut the bread because it's like silky. So yes, that's a good one. So you're gonna cut this, and then you're gonna take your breast out, and then you're gonna start slicing your chicken breast.
Slicing them lengthwise?
Yes. And let me see, what should I do here? Because this is very easy. This is super easy. I'm gonna get this pan.
In half or like slice?
Okay. So now you see these, babe. Come over here. You go over this way. Go over that way, babe. Oh no, over there. Yeah. Because I want them to really see it. So come around. Keep coming. Keep
I
coming
have
over here.
culinary challenge.
No, I want you to be close. I want you to be close.
You're not alone.
Oh, good. So
You're not alone.
you see your fat here, right?
Yes. I should get rid of that, right?
That's what you're getting rid of. Now, do you prefer gloves, or do you want your
I'm a
hands?
hands-on.
I'm so blessed. I love it.
You know?
So she's taking the fat off first, and you can stick it right in there.
Got rid of that. Okay.
And you can also take this part off. Now, you see this chicken right here.
Right.
On your breast, this little connecting tissue right here is actually really not fun to eat. It's not edible, right? And so I usually slice right here and take all this off. If I'm being Lois Augusta Mosley, who was my grandmother, and she saved every little piece like we were in the slave trade, then I would take this connecting tissue off here and then take this meat off here.
Just so you save a piece of it.
Just to save a very small piece.
I'm gonna get rid of that whole stuff.
So I usually just get rid of it right here. Is anybody asking any questions or anybody have any comments? Please share.
I definitely, when I do clean the chicken, because you know I don't cook in my kitchen, I have to clean the chicken and I take that piece off too. Because it feels funny.
Yeah, it's
you know
weird.
What I mean?
You can cut anything, cut all this off.
I usually cut all the white off.
Yeah, all the white goes off.
The fatty white.
Really?
That's
Anybody, Jay?
You leave it?
Girl, I hardly cook. So now where do I go with this now?
Okay, so now you're slicing your
Right in there.
No.
No,
You can,
long
that you
ways.
can use. You're gonna slice this way.
Oh, like that?
Yes.
I get an angle.
Yes. And we're gonna get a nice bit of pieces, a lot of pieces out of that.
Okay.
Anybody? Okay, good. All right. So I'm gonna start with the teriyaki sauce, which is really super easy. Tracy is gonna put her meat in this large cast iron pan, and you're going to stir fry your meat. And then after you're finished with your stir fried meat, we're gonna be able to take it off and put it on a plate, and then Sharice is going to grill her vegetables very, very quickly. And then I'll be able to just quickly toss our sauce right onto the meat and then right onto a plate. It'll be that easy. Wow. This is really, really easy. So you see those tasty videos? Those tasty videos last like, what, a minute?
Yeah.
They're like about a minute, right? So in actuality, it's probably only about 15 minutes to make or 30 minutes to make. And that's including prep time. So 15 minutes prep, 15 minutes to cook, and then you have that really fancy little meal. Okay? It's okay. It's all right. I'm going to wash my hands. So they got their stuff there. Do you got, well, you know what? They broke my music. My music box is broken.
I think so. I just learned today.
What happened?
He asked if I know how to cut that. I said,
Oh.
I'm learning now.
Jonah knows how to cook, y'all. Right there. Jonah knows how to cook.
Great, Jonah.
As he should.
And so I'm going to take a little bit of this honey, and I'm going to put it in this pan.
Did something yesterday?
That's
Yeah.
nice.
And you're going to get it close up, Jay? We want to make sure we have enough sauce.
Yeah.
So you're putting the honey directly
I'm putting
in the
honey
pan then?
directly in the pan.
Now, are you measuring that honey?
No,
or
I'm
is
not.
This, just
This
by
is all
eye?
by sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, that's about a cup.
Okay.
That's about a cup.
And you're getting that.
Me too.
Yes, babe.
Warm.
Babe. Go over there, babe. Yes, that's about a cup.
Okay.
I'm looking for my brown
You
sugar.
like ice too? Yeah.
Then I'm taking some brown sugar. Y'all are good over there.
Yeah. My carrots are ready.
Okay, and then you're gonna get your asparagus and take your ends off. So now I got my brown sugar. I'm not measuring. This is all real situation here. And I'm taking a heaping amount of brown sugar and I'm adding it right into the
I'm not
honey.
shy with that amount of brown.
No, because we're gonna make a lot of sauce because
I
you have a
like
lot
it.
of chicken.
I like it.
I'm going to grab, what am I getting?
What are you getting, girl?
I bought something, so I bought the
My
ginger.
favorite.
Oh, yes.
My absolute
So
favorite.
ginger, anybody have a tummy ache or anything like
Yes.
that? This is like super good for you to have in your house. I do remember telling you guys this. Ginger is great for the digestive system. It also gives off super bold flavor. And so in our teriyaki chicken, we are adding a little bit of ginger. And so you're going to clean the ginger off and then you're going to cut it up. No rubberies on how you cut it.
Okay.
You're going to make that just whatever chops and shapes you want.
Okay.
And that's going right in there. I can bite ginger, so I'm good.
Me too. I love to bite ginger.
Tracy got her chicken situation going on.
I do.
And she is hooking it up.
With
And her
vegetables,
pan is
I feel like
hot.
I'm doing so much.
You are doing a lot. You're on your second task.
Third.
For those of us that culinary challenge like Sharice and I,
Yes.
this is a big deal.
It is. It really is.
I make
Y'all
reservations for
are
that.
moving like pros as far as I'm concerned.
All right.
You guys are definitely like pros. And then
But
I'm
you
going to
gotta
grab a little bit of our soy sauce. And this pretty much makes our teriyaki sauce. So I'm adding in here with our honey and our sugar, our soy sauce. And that is roughly a half a cup if I had to guess. Half a cup or so of soy sauce. And then what we're gonna do with this right here is I'm gonna turn the heat up some because the honey bubbles very fast. As soon as it gets heated, honey is bubbling all over.
Okay.
And your chicken is done?
My chicken is cut.
Okay, so now you're placing your chicken right
Okay.
in here.
Just willy-nilly.
All willy-nilly.
All right.
I'm gonna add a little bit more oil for you.
Oh,
No, you go ahead.
I'm good.
Yep.
You got the economy size oil. Lord have mercy.
And we're gonna turn our fire up because it was very hot, but we don't want to burn anything. And I'm going to get a spoon so I can stir our teriyaki.
Nice. Oh, that looks good already.
It does.
And you just let this bubble and get, come together, marry together. And then it'll start to become your teriyaki sauce. It'll start to turn a little bit of a color, like it'll get very dark.
Okay.
Okay? So we're letting this get a little dark. And like I said, people do cheat to make it darker, and they use this.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to. We're going to just continue to add our soy sauce to give it taste. That's good. Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Let me get a that is really not a lot, but and then you're turning.
Oh, all right.
Yes, you're gonna turn.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get my little bamboo bowl here.
Oh, look at you. All right, do it.
And we're gonna add a little bit of pepper. Oh no, I have pepper here. Well, you go ahead. I'm going with you.
All right. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right. You turn my fire up. I keep turning my fire up and down to regulate the heat.
Okay.
Because I don't want my honey to cause a fire. So it will bubble up and get crazy.
It goes fast like that.
See how it starts reacting?
Okay,
Very quickly? That's the honey.
Gotcha.
And so Tracy is doing her thing. You don't ever have to stop, Tracy. You can keep going. I'm working you.
Yes.
I'm right with you. Okay. So I'm adding a little bit of dried parsley here. And that's just really for garnish to make it look nice. Because like I said, it doesn't do much. It does give off some taste. But it's very, very subtle.
Look at that getting dark.
See it getting dark?
Yeah.
And so the teriyaki sauce is getting a little dark. One trick that you could do if you wanted to thicken it to make it look more like Chinese food is cornstarch.
Oh, okay.
Okay? I don't think I have it. I used my cornstarch the last time.
Okay.
But you could put cornstarch in here.
So these are all the little tricks that they use to make their food look a certain way. But the taste is really what matters.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
So when they're doing it with cornstarch, like I told you guys, most Asian recipes use heavy chicken broth or beef broth, heavy on the sugar, heavy on soy sauce, and heavy on cornstarch. Those are their main ingredients.
But when you make it yourself, you can cut back on either
cut
of those
back
things,
on some of the salt and some of the sugar, and not make it as sweet. And so what I do sometimes to alternate the sweet part of it is I won't use sugar, I will use honey or agave. And so that will help.
Do you cook with agave?
All the time.
You do?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Looking good, lady.
Right? See, it's getting darker in color.
Yes.
So we just want to give it some time. And then when your chicken is done, which it needs a little bit of time because it's chunky, is you want to let it sit and rest in your pan. But that's after it's finished.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get out of your way and I'll put my sauce back here so that you can start grilling your vegetables. Okay?
No problem.
Yes.
Just get in there on that chicken, baby. Come on in there.
This is so easy.
It's
Very, very easy.
What's good about this show is that for moms like me, when my kids were little, this is stuff that you can literally come in the house and get done within an hour.
Fast.
Nobody has time.
No.
Nobody has
To
time
be
to
marinating and sauteing, like it's really simple.
You really don't have time. And so, and I just rushed in from the store.
Yes, you did.
I literally just pulled the stuff out the refrigerator.
Wow.
And dinner is really almost done.
Look at that.
So you
And
don't
it's
want to
healthy.
have to be,
Right.
want it to be easy.
This short beef Velveeta mac and cheese.
Exactly. Exactly. Which my kids actually love, which is terrible.
Everybody's kids love it.
Go ahead, give me a lot. I'm taking the ginger and I'm going to put it in my sauce. I'm going to give this just a light little chop here.
Okay.
Just so that we get the bits as we pour it over. and it's kind of gonna start to look like the toasted sesame seed that we're gonna use to dress our chicken. And I love ginger.
Me too.
I love it. So this pan right here is a non-stick pan, and it doesn't take very long to heat because it's very, very thin. So your vegetables are gonna go in here. I'm gonna put. You're gonna do just your carrots first.
Carrots first. Okay.
And I'm gonna give you a little bit of butter.
Pretty. Yum. Yum. Yum.
Right? And so here, you can come in, babe. So you see Tracy's chicken is getting a nice color on it.
See that?
It looks delicious. It looks like it's just, you know, ready to eat right now. I want to eat it right now. And that is going to be really great on the plate. Like I said, you can add rice to your dish if you want. So, no, you're good.
Okay.
I'm just throwing some salt on here. You don't want to be scared of it. Those are bamboo bowls, and they are from Pampered Chef.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I do know some Pampered Chef consultants. They have some really fabulous stuff in your kitchen in there. And so one time I thought that's what I was going to do for the rest of my life, and I got the whole kit a billion times. And so it just adds to the kitchen. That's all.
There you go.
I'm going to get you tongs.
Okay. Flip those over. Play with them a little bit. Okay.
And you're going to move those around.
Yeah.
So they can get lightly grilled. We don't want to overcook them. So I like my carrot to have bite in
A
it.
little crunch, absolutely.
Yeah. You want it to be like al dente, like pasta, right? And so if you look at it like this, it's sort of like pasta.
It is, you're
Right?
right. You're right.
Our eyes need to see the food, and they need to try to like gain some familiarity with it so that we're not so nervous about eating a whole bunch of vegetables. But if we looked at that like pasta, it'd be a little bit easier.
I prefer
I prefer it too.
I could, you can keep your pasta, you can keep your rice, especially when it's hot like this. I like to eat light.
Eat
you
light,
know?
yes. And it's worth to eat light. They're not so heavy. You go to sleep, it's hot already.
Yeah.
The air conditioner's blasting.
Okay.
You're trying to be comfortable, and then you got this big giant hamburger on your chest. It's like, so it's like, you know, eat a little bit lighter. Right. Eat a little bit lighter. So this is enough for you guys. I'm gonna give these to you when you're done, because you're just gonna be used to eating. And then my husband is gonna eat after.
Okay. Okay.
Well, my boys told me if I come home empty-handed, I'm not allowed in the house.
You know what I
All
got
right,
for your boys, right?
okay, all right.
You know I ain't crazy.
My kids didn't know where I was coming from.
That's what I called to tell you earlier. I had just got the text. You're going where? Oh,
See, I
okay.
got that.
Look at that.
I don't need to get beat up.
No, me either.
We got our little to-go
I
boxes
don't
right
want to get
here.
home and my lock's been changed.
So we're gonna ask the question. Jason and I are starting a real movement here.
Okay.
We want people in production and in this so-called quote-unquote industry to demonstrate a little bit more integrity. We've been in this business not for a long time. God has blessed us to be among some really big, powerful names. And I'm not saying that I haven't grown from those experiences, but what I am learning is that those people are not loyal, or they're not as helpful. You would like them to be more forgiving about how they got where they went, or their networking, or even their resources. And then also just in who they are. I don't know who they are. You know what I mean? I was so relieved to come back home. Really? When I was in LA, I really just wanted to be home. And it was more so not because Staten Island is where people know me, but because it's about being home, and people really keep it real here. You know, like they either like you or they don't.
Right, that's right.
You know, they deal with you or they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people are gonna say whatever they need to say to you to kind of like move forward. Right. And so I'm finding
that
it to
boy
be
is done, right?
that double's done. Yeah. Okay. So I'm finding that maybe working this community and developing this community with the real people that are here, we could actually grow Staten Island to be extremely rich. And so I want to know. I really believe it.
I've been talking that same thing.
Well, we are all in unison then.
Definitely.
So what makes you real, Tracy?
Well, it's the only way I know how to be. You know, like I am one of those people. A lot of people say they like for others to keep it real. But when they do, they don't know how to handle it. I dish it out, but I can take it back. I feel like if we are really friends, and if we're really lovers, or if we're really siblings, or if we're really whatever it is, mother and child, then we should benefit each other in the relationship.
Right.
Otherwise, we're just cheerleading each other.
Exactly.
So if you're doing well, I'm going to cheer you on 100%. I'm going to promote you and all of that. But if you're doing something wrong, I'm going to pull you to the side in love and say, sis, you know I got your back 100%.
Right.
But that time you were bugging.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just how I am. Some people can't take it. Those who can't, it's fine. Everything ain't for everybody. But that's my brand of real. I like to keep it 100 as much as I possibly can.
And I believe that my experience with you has always been that you've always been very, very real.
Yeah, definitely.
And I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And so, how is it that people, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No,
How is it that you feel people respond when you're being too real? Or too blunt. That's the word you like to use. That we're too blunt.
That's when I get the reputation for being mean. But what I find is that when people say that you're mean, it's usually just that they can't take the truth in what it is that you're saying to them.
Right.
Because I'm not mean. Mean is when you come with an ill intention.
Right.
And my intention is not ill. In fact, if I'm saying it to you, it's because I love you. Because otherwise I'll see you acting crazy and go, oh, she crazy. And right on about my business. You know, but if I took the time to come and say something to you, and vice versa, it's because there's a mutual respect and admiration there, and there's love there.
Right.
So if you take it with that love, then it's great. And most of my friends, like Sharice, take it that way and love it.
In my head, like I feel like if you're gonna ask me the same question, all I have to do is say ditto. And I find that, especially like I'm real wherever I go, and I have the problem at work. Honestly, like people, you know, they just can't take it.
Right.
And my whole thing is, if you're gonna ask me perhaps what you should do, for whatever reason that you're asking me, and I give you the advice, and not that you have to follow my word for the gospel, but certainly try to do something to change your situation.
Right.
Don't come back to me 3 weeks later with the same complaint because I really don't have time.
Right.
So, I
So
really
you're the
don't.
person that puts a stop to it. Like,
Because
we don't want to keep going on and on.
We all have our own things that we have to be concerned about. So I would like to genuinely be concerned about something that you're telling me.
Right.
Not for the second time now.
Okay. Okay, so she's one of those people where she puts a stop to it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what she said. And Miss Lady over here just said it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I'm gonna deal with you however I'm gonna deal with you, and I'm gonna move on. And so I'm in agree.
What is your version of real?
My version of real is, I feel like I need to be as genuine with people, but very firm in a way.
Okay.
And so I'm learning that over time because I wasn't always real. I didn't always demonstrate how to be real and how to be firm. You know, I always said, oh,
There's not a lot of people
it's not
exhibiting
it's
it.
okay. I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
And I know that it wear me down
Yeah.
and I don't have time and I don't want to do it or I don't feel like being bothered. And that wasn't keeping it real. That was actually breaking me.
Yep.
And it breaks my heart when I can't do for people or I can't look out for them or I don't have an answer for them.
Yeah.
But now I'm to the point where I'm saying to myself, you know what? I'm not keeping it real if I don't tell them straight up.
That's
you know,
right.
like, you know, no, I don't agree with what you just said.
Yeah.
You know, that's not my way. I had somebody say to me, they believe in the universe. I'm not knocking anybody.
Right.
There's no judgment.
Right.
Whoever it is that you serve, that's what you serve. I serve an awesome and amazing God who sits on very, very high and sees me extremely low and knows that I'm just putting in my work to do what is best for him. I don't always please God, and I believe that's a part of what makes me real, is that people know who I serve. You may not believe that I do everything right, and you may judge me, and you may feel that I'm a horrible person sometimes, but you know that I serve an awesome God. That's never going to change. And so when I realized that I'm not perfect, and I don't have all the answers, and I started to research those stories in the Bible that I was telling y'all about, I noticed that God didn't handpick perfect people.
Never.
And so being that these people weren't awesome and wonderful, amazing, anointed, flying on cloud angels, that I'm like, oh, then you know what? I'm that too. I believe that, no, I'm not worthy, ever, God. I'm not worthy, and I don't deserve, but you picked me. You picked me to spread a message.
Amen.
You picked me because I had something in my heart. You put the other chicken in there.
Okay.
He picked me because I have a message, and I believe that I am helping people. I don't believe that it's always the best help, but it's what I can provide.
Amen.
And so that makes me real, is that I really, really want to help people. I really want to look out for people, and I really genuinely love everybody. My husband, when I first met him, he did not understand why I told people that I loved them. I don't even know you. He couldn't stand that I talked to everybody. He was like, oh my God, are you going to stop and talk to everyone? Are you going to tell everybody you love them? And he can sit here and deny it if he wants to, but don't tell a man you love him, Shawnee. He was like, what the heck? You can't tell that man you love him. And I'm sitting there saying, babe, I have to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not sexual, right? It's not I want to be intimate with you. It's I really do love you, and maybe somebody's not telling you that.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's some men out there who can really do some dangerous stuff out there.
Yep.
But if somebody loved them enough and hugged them and told them that they were good, they might be able to survive some of those bad days. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so
right.
I believe that goes for anyone, man or woman. Sometimes you just need somebody to tell you that you love them.
Indeed.
You know, that makes it real for me.
Absolutely.
Check on me.
So your carrots are nice and toasty.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you 2 plates.
I'm going to the store and get some organic carrots tomorrow.
Okay? I'm going to give you 2 plates. And you're going to just put some of your carrots on one and some on the other. Some for you and some for... I'll get another plate. That looks like a lot of
That is a lot.
Thank you, Nate, again for letting us use your knife. Chef Whizzle. And so she's got her bed, and so anytime that you're laying anything on top of something, that's called a bed.
Okay.
So you've created a bed of carrots.
Nice.
Okay? And so your next task is to make your bed of asparagus.
Got
So
it.
you're going to throw these asparagus, I cut a little bit more off of there because I just wanted to fit.
Okay.
Okay?
Right on in there,
And
right?
Tracy has her chicken almost done.
Almost.
Right? And so we're getting ready to take our teriyaki sauce and put it on top of our chicken.
Oh my.
Okay? I want to try it because I want to make sure that it's delicious. And if it's not, I want to add, because you know sometimes it can be too sweet, it can be too salty, we don't know what it is.
Okay.
We want to make sure that we always test and taste our food. So you want to try things because you don't want to serve anybody anything that's not good.
True.
Okay? Salt breaks vegetables down.
always
So
get
when you
nervous.
put salt on pretty much any vegetable, it's going to break it down and allow it to cook a little bit faster.
Okay.
And so you put it on onions, you'll see your onions start to sweat very quickly and become translucent from the salt. So salt is going to draw that out.
Don't teach me too much, all right?
I won't, because
All right.
then, Peter,
Yeah.
you will lose
Yeah.
your job. Okay?
She don't want to.
I don't want
I know
to
you don't.
lose.
I know you don't. It's okay. It's okay. So now for you with your teriyaki chicken, the reason why I'm getting ready to taste our sauce and then doctor it or mess with it is because part of what makes this dish authentic is that brown bit on the bottom of the pan.
Yes.
So you see how it's giving your chicken color?
Yeah.
Give it
Okay.
life.
Yes.
So
That's
right. And so we didn't season this one, but we're going to use
Get it, girl.
we're going to use this same pan
Okay.
to dress your chicken.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
And she did a really, really lovely, nice, beautiful job on her chicken.
Did you hear that, guys?
She
I did a
beautiful-
really lovely, nice, wonderful job on that chicken.
She added wonderful.
Okay. Oh, I did?
I said beautiful.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Okay. All right. She meant it.
I meant it.
Okay.
I did.
That's
You
without
always
the
write
wine.
the book.
That's me, honey.
So that's without the wine.
That's without the wine.
We didn't even get to it yet.
Get the wine.
We didn't
Get
get
the
the
wine.
wine.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna get y'all the wine while y'all are cooking.
All right.
I'm gonna try
That's
this.
very important.
It
I
is.
should have been on that. You know what I mean? Like, I should have peeped that.
We jumped right into
We
this
jumped
stuff.
right in.
We really did.
Very unlike me. Usually the wine is the first thing I secure.
That's the way
Before
I
the
have to cook.
apron,
Absolutely.
before the washing of the hands.
So I added 4 pinches of salt. I'm adding a little bit of Cajun seasoning. And do you guys like spice is what I want to know.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
I don't
Okay.
mind it.
You don't mind? Okay.
What you got?
I'm gonna grab, if I can find it, I gotta put my, I'm gonna take a little bit of crushed red pepper. Y'all know that I love crushed red pepper. Right?
Don't be shy. Well, be a little shy.
A little shy.
That's good?
Yeah.
Okay, well your eyes are better than mine. So we added a little bit of that. And you, baby girl. Yes. Yeah. She said make them dance. I love that she said that. And then, where's my, I'm gonna add a little bit more soy sauce.
Okay.
Because it's got a really nice flavor. And that's about a quarter of a cup or so.
Nice.
And then I want to get, I'm sorry.
That's okay. We're making it work.
I know, we're all like all over each other. I love it. And I'm coming right in here. And that's got a nice spice on it.
That does look good.
Yes. And then what we're going to do is, you're going to put all your chicken back in once your chicken is done.
Okay.
And we're going to throw our teriyaki
in
sauce in there.
Okay.
And then we're going to do our finishing touches on it. And so the finishing, what I saw my lovely friend Peter Luck do.
Oh, did you?
What I taught him, he stole my idea, but I love it.
Give it preview.
I love it. I'm using toasted sesame seed. I do have regular plain sesame seeds. I'm going to use toasted sesame seeds. And what that does is just add more garnish, not really so much taste, although toasted things do taste a little different. We're adding this for garnish and look. So when you guys order your sesame chicken, your General Tso chicken, these are the things that they're adding on there for looks. Okay?
Got it.
And that's right after. Another cheat for teriyaki is barbecue sauce, honey, and soy sauce.
Okay.
Barbecue sauce will give it a color almost like their boneless rib tips or their ribs.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you can add that in,
Okay.
and then it will give it a little bit more of a dark red color.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Okay.
And so that should have given it a nice little, a bit of heat. And we're letting that crushed red pepper go in there and try to like give it a little bit more heat. And I'm gonna rinse off our parsley because that's gonna be our last finishing touch on top of your chicken. This is gonna be too pretty to eat. It is gonna be really beautiful. But you know what? Beautiful food draws hearts.
It certainly does.
You know what I mean? All you ladies and gentlemen out there who want to really show off and win somebody's tummy and their heart and their eyes, start cooking to make things look beautiful.
But ladies, if you started, you have to continue. So don't go doing this to get them and then think you're going to make reservations. It's not going to work.
That's right. It doesn't happen.
But you do see that you can have a very romantic dinner and it looks beautiful and it's so easy.
And it's so simple.
It's so easy to do. You don't have to make excuses. It's like, you know what, just get your garnishes together and then you're good. And so your chicken is very beautiful.
Isn't it lovely?
Yes, thank you.
It is pretty.
It's very beautiful.
All because of you. Your guidance is why it looks like that.
And so you're gonna dump. Okay, so let me show you guys a meat trick.
Okay.
This is your hand, right?
Right.
So if you go like this, you see, this is rare.
Okay.
You feel the meat in your thumb?
Yeah.
This is rare. It's kind of squishy. Now do this one. This is medium rare. You see, you got a little bit more tough.
Yeah.
And then you do this. This is well done.
Oh.
So you feel right here what your finger your hand feels like. So if you push it here and you do that, you'll kind of know what it is. Okay?
So where are we with it?
You're done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I should dump all that in there,
Dump
right?
it in there.
I think I'm pretty good too. They
Yep.
don't feel
They're
hard
nice and
anymore.
bright and green.
Yes.
And that's really
So
what
that's
you
what
want.
happens, that they turn nice and
So
bright and
yes,
green
when you're
they're
cooking,
done?
so we can compare with your raw
Ladies
asparagus.
and gentlemen, we are learning.
Your raw asparagus is a little bit paler
It's
in
light
color,
skin.
right? And then when you cook it and it's cooked to perfection is when it turns bright green.
Beautiful.
So if you wanted to put these, if you wanted to blanch, you could take your vegetable, put it in boiling hot water for about a minute, pull it out and shock it in ice water, and it will stop cooking, but it will be beautiful and bright.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So you can veg your asparagus,
Bet it, girl. No, you are gonna give it a stir. Okay.
I'm gonna do it like that. I'm a crisscross.
Yes! Look at her! Ah! I am loving it!
I do be watching. I do be watching.
I am loving it! So she just cross-bedded.
Cross-bedded.
She cross-bedded her asparagus
Which
and
can have
her
a whole
carrots.
different meaning on the
Yes!
It could.
Yes!
It could.
I'm loving it.
Use one more. And give you these two last ones.
We should do a ladies first cooking class. We should.
I agree.
Okay. And now I'm going to place her teriyaki sauce right over her chicken. Look at that. Come on now. Okay?
Yes.
For shizzle.
And so you're going to still move it around
All right, I'm moving
because
it
you want to
around.
pick up your brown.
Yes.
You want to pick up your little bits on the bottom.
Yes.
You want to get everything completely covered.
Get up in there.
And it's got a very good taste.
Yes.
Very, very good taste. And so once all of the chicken is covered, you'll be able to take it off and place it right on your plate.
Nice.
And so this is a very simple and light dish.
Yes.
You don't have any carbs on your plate, really. None, really.
Yeah, no.
And you're getting a little bit of carbs from some of the ingredients, but you're not getting a whole lot. It's not bad. Okay? So this is a delight special off of your Asian menu, right?
Right.
Hallelujah! Yes. So now that's done.
Do you see this?
Yes.
Have church up in your kitchen, take place.
Who would have
Great. Who would have thunk it?
Simple.
So easy.
We did that.
You really did.
We did that together.
You did. You
Hello.
really, really did.
Okay.
So
Oh,
now
yum.
she hooked it up. And you could, in your pan, dress your stuff with your parsley and your sesame seeds.
Right.
I'll show you in there, but we'll still do it again.
Okay.
And this is just, you see, it gives it a nice color.
Mhm.
Where's the sesame seed?
It was
Right
right,
here.
Yes.
We'll take a little bit of our sesame seeds.
Nice.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It is.
And already, it's a dish put together, right? And then you grab your plate. What do you see? You see something?
No.
Okay.
Look, I was wiping the sweat dripping.
Yeah.
That's
This
all.
is beautiful.
Look at that.
Nice, simple, easy,
Oh my.
safe, healthy,
Yes.
full of
Gorgeous.
flavor dish. And you can add a little bit more heat if you want. You can add a little bit more garnish if you want. I just pour stuff right on here.
Ding, 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 ding.
Awesome.
And that's your dish right there.
Bam.
Nice, easy teriyaki chicken made with your chicken breast, your grilled asparagus done by Sharice and her grilled carrots, and Tracy's beautiful and delicious chicken, and now her teriyaki sauce. If you ain't tried nothing yet, I'm telling you, this stuff right
This
here
is the
is
way to
going
go.
to win.
Definitely.
Okay?
This is quick,
And it
easy.
was.
Yeah.
And
especially
beautiful.
with
Yes.
talking, right?
And beautiful.
Exactly.
And you chatted. I'm going to pull out some wine
Love
glasses.
it. Love it.
You guys can take a seat and wash your
Nice.
hands if you like.
Nice. Okay.
And if anyone out there has any questions for our ladies or about our dish today, you can always inbox me. What?
We'll make another plate.
Oh, I'm gonna make another plate. Yeah. You can inbox me. You can DM me. You can text me. Y'all have my information. Y'all know what it is. I ain't hiding nothing from y'all. But I just wanted to make sure that I was consistent. I really did miss you guys. I was away in California, and every day was tough because I knew that I had love at home, and I wanted to be back with you guys. And so I was excited today to come and cook because this is what makes me comfortable. This is what makes it fun. I'm going to add a little bit of heat to this one. I don't know if my husband's going to want to eat the heat. He's eating out the pan.
He good.
So he's alright. You like, babe? You like sweet. My husband loves sweet.
Me too.
You do too?
Such a sweet
Yeah.
home.
Oh,
that's
so this
bad.
is Sweetaholic.
That's bad.
This is Sweetaholic.
for you.
This one is.
Right here.
Oh, really? Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, love.
You're welcome. I got. Let's get you some wine. Right?
I need a picture.
I feel all accomplished.
You should feel
In
accomplished.
under an hour.
Yes.
Yes.
In under an hour.
In under an hour, you guys fixed such a beautiful dish.
Lovely.
And so I'm just adding to the drink. I wanted to show y'all really fast.
Garnish for the drink too.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
This is really pretty.
It really is. It was so simple though. Like we did that.
How did you guys like it? Did you guys really like it? You guys watching? Is anybody out there? If you're not, that's okay. I kind of threw you guys off not being around. But if you go back and watch the video, that's fine. I just want to help you guys make some simple and delicious, beautiful food.
It's good, y'all.
Monique Brown said, good job,
Oh
ladies.
man.
Monique Browning, she should have came.
Hi, Mo. It's good, girl. I'll make it for you. Don't worry.
She should have came.
Mm.
They are really getting it on. They are really doing this up. And so I'm fixing them a little bit of wine. Fruit is beautiful in your wine. Moscato and your sweet wines and all that. It's nice to add a little bit of fruit and a little bit of color. Yes, Jonah, you can have that.
I love it.
Right?
Yummy.
I like grapes.
Yes.
I like grapes.
Fruit gives off another layer of flavor. And so we want to add the flavor to the dish and to the drink. You don't want to leave anything out. And then I'm mixing a fabulous coconut Moscato that my friend brings me.
Oh.
A black couple in Brooklyn. I don't know who they are. She brings this to me in secret.
Cold.
They
You don't know them?
No. She brings it to me and I love drinking it. And so when she comes, my friend Ty, when she comes, I'm able to have some. I'm
Thank you,
front.
Todd.
Thank you, Ty.
You tied.
Okay, now, does this like a
It's
pop
pretty.
off?
Yeah.
Scared.
It looks like it. I think so.
Yeah.
So,
We gotta take that off. first.
Right, and then wiggle after you.
And then wiggle.
wiggle?
Mhm.
Wiggle and then.
Shimmy and pull.
I'm scared.
Yeah, right. You got it.
Don't take a, don't. Ah!
You got it.
There
it is, there it is.
Yay!
There you go.
Oh my. Every time I come over here, you know,
Okay.
I say to myself, they don't want me to leave. Because if they wanted me to leave, they wouldn't treat me this nice.
Thank you.
They wouldn't make such
Thank
things.
you.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers to our
Cheers.
host. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Mm.
I'm gonna get me a glass.
As you should.
Yes!
Coconut Moscato.
Right? Yes, boo. This is the bomb,
aroma hit
son.
your nose.
No, but it's
Before
good
they
because
lit.
she broke it up with the.
balanced.
It's two Moscatos. she
Yes.
did? Why do I like this? Because I'm not usually a Moscato girl.
She likes it. Look at her.
Delicious. Delicious.
Ooh, oh! I'm sorry. I get very excited when I like something. I like this one. May I?
Yes, of course. That coconut is delicious. On there. And I think it pairs with the food good.
It
It
does.
does. Very
Because
well.
it's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. So what'd you do out in LA?
I did a lot of promotion.
Yeah.
I went to a radio station out there, Accelerated Radio. I got to do an interview
With all the celebrities.
J.
I
Anthony
saw.
Brown.
Yeah.
What's that? J. Anthony Brown's radio show.
Okay.
And
Mommy,
yes,
I want to sit.
what do you want?
I want to
You don't know where to sit? Okay, on the couch? Go ahead. You want grapes or strawberries?
sit.
Okay. I did a radio interview out there with them, and then I got invited to do another radio interview on Stevie Wonder's radio station, KJLH. So I'm hoping
Oh, nice.
soon I'll be able to go there. I was unable to go to that KJLH radio show because I was serving the icon Teddy Riley in his home preparing dishes for a couple days.
Absolutely.
So that was nice.
Beautiful.
That's great. It was a really, really dope experience. I learned a lot. All of it wasn't the best, but for the most part, for me to push myself to go out and do something that was uncomfortable, it was a great experience.
And once you get uncomfortable,
Yep.
Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit.
Yep.
Sky's the limit.
So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed. I pray you guys do try it. We're going to sit here and chat it up and enjoy our wine, our Moscato, and our dishes. And we're hoping that you will see us next Tuesday with another fabulous dish. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to figure it out. Figure it out. I love y'all. Keep it real.